Hi everyone, I am Madiraju, currently pursuing my B.Tech in CSE third year at Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology. And today, as a part of our course ESJS, today we have with us Mr. Phani Sai Srinivas, bro, who is currently working as backend engineer at W360 Technologies, which is a growing startup. So, hi, bro. Like,
Yeah, hello everyone. So first of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Phani Sai Srinivas Madiraju. Currently, I am working at Wellness 360 Technologies, which is a startup based on healthcare and we provide software. It is a product-based company actually. So we are based out of US. So our team mainly is in Hyderabad, but we have customers and supporting and all from the US based company. So we provide healthcare solutions and like we can give the people who are using the app, they can track their health and we can provide their suggestions, well-being courses. It's mainly focused on corporate wellness, so it is not a free app. I want to make it, it is not a free app. So it is
oh,
a paid app for corporates and government subsidies.
so
So
okay,
and
bro.
I'm
Like, to start with, could you tell us about your journey from B.Tech at Bharat Institute of Engineering and Technology to becoming a backend developer at W360? Such a big journey.
okay. So I done my engineering from Bharat Institute of Technology, which is located in Hyderabad. So I completed my graduation in information technology in year 2020. At the time, I was not aware of this backend and all, like how the database and backend systems are connected and working. So I'm not aware. So some in search of jobs. So I'm like in the midway of jobs. So someone told me like learn this Spring technology, Spring framework. So at the time, I took this course called Udemy. Till the time, I was doing DSA and small DSA questions and a little bit of web development. Like I'm not a pro in it, but a basic. Like I have a project experience, web development, like HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Later, someone told me like in order to get job for a IT company, try to learn any course regarding like Spring Framework. So I took a Udemy course, which is Tilsco. I think you all know him. So
Yes.
I took his course. I completed that. In the course itself, I learned the basics of Java. Already I know Java, but like the Java advanced part and all the Spring fundamentals and how the systems are connected, like the database and the backend logics. So I built some projects based out of it. And the interesting part is I took the project which I have done in the front end. I took that same project and I implemented the backend for that same project. So that's how I got more experience in how the whole full system is working. So that helped me a lot in the interview. Like I demonstrated that same project in the interview, so they were impressed. So this is the journey. Later, after 1 year, I got this LinkedIn post where they are hiring for a backend developer Spring Boot. So I got the interview call and interview process.
So basically, you got this offer as an off campus. Like, it's not an on campus
Yeah,
offer.
yeah, it's an option.
So you approached them through LinkedIn, right?
Yeah, through LinkedIn. They posted a LinkedIn job post, so I applied
So,
to it.
so since W360 is a startup, how did you actually crack this opportunity? Multiple rounds will be there, I guess.
Hmm. So after applying the job post, I got a email to submit a project. So they in the job post itself they mentioned like you need to do a task based on the some requirements. They gave the task. So I have built the task and I have submitted the GitHub repo link to them through the mail. So after some days, like maybe 1 week or so, I got a call from one of their employees, like you are selected for the interview round. We have gone through that project demo and all. Are you available for an interview? So there are 3 rounds actually. So two are technical rounds, one is the HR. Two technical rounds. So can I go deep into it?
Like, like we will discuss it later, but you totally you are gone through 3 rounds, right?
Yeah, totally 3 rounds.
So can you just walk us through the role of as a backend developer at W360, like how it will be there, and what are the kind of projects or modules do you have handled or there? If it is okay, you can just share the.
Yeah, so currently we are working on multiple microservices. So from the initial stage when I was joined as an intern, so at the time we were building admin some protocol admin V2 for their product. So the main aim is to they are having the legacy portal, which is having a complex Spring Boot MVC, not the Spring Boot, only Spring MVC. So they wanted to remove that Spring MVC due to the complex configuration, hard to maintain the code, and there is a lot of unused, not the modern way of code writing, not the optimized code. So the main aim is to move that code from all the legacy portal to the new Spring Boot version. So we built that admin V2 portal. Currently, we are in V2 portal. Currently, we are dividing that projects into the multiple microservices, and we want to club them. So that is
Right.
the aim of current aim of the organization.
So so like every B.Tech engineer, like student, will have one doubt, like do DSA really matters a lot? Solving 100 or
Yeah,
200 problems or lead code or multiple platforms.
yeah, yeah. Actually, based on now current situation, DSA is definitely mandatory until and unless you give a start. If you get a startup which actually focuses on your projects you have done, or you are extremely good at the technologies you have, and you've done a brilliant project. Until then, you should do the DSA, even though you have done the project, but it is compulsory as to do DSA because the competition is very tough, and they filter out the candidate based on DSA itself. So maybe there are other roles where we don't require DSA and all, like DevOps, where we don't need a DSA and testing. Yeah.
So, like one of your notable projects, bus ticket reservation with QR code. Like, what is the technical stack of that project?
Yeah, the tech stack is, as I said, this is like a project which is done in my B.Tech days. It is a fourth year project where all will do the project college. So at the time, it was the tech stack is only the front end, like HTML, CSS, and Tailwind CSS, and pure JavaScript. Only these three. Later, afterwards, I implemented the backend using Spring Boot and database is Postgres. So the old tech stack is HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Backend is Spring Boot and uh, PostgreSQL.
Like, you have done this as a college project, right? So, what is the real difference between college projects and corporate projects? What brings such a difference between those two?
Okay, there is a lot different because we don't know how the industry code is written until and unless I working as a developer. I came to know that there are so much more to learn on how to write the code rather than just building the project. We need to design the code first, how to write it, how to maintain the code. Yeah, because we should not make the code complex in order to it is not able to understand by others. Should be understood by others also. It should be readable. So we need to maintain the code and quality.
So,
And as much as possible, you should optimize the code. That's the main aim.
what is the in-demand tech stack for backend development?
Currently, Java with Spring Boot is the most demanded for the
Then
backend.
if
And
someone like
maybe there are other like Go also. Go is currently getting popular, but still you can go with Java with Spring Boot.
for a beginner, what will be the learning path for a backend developer? What is the learning he has to follow?
Yeah, yeah, you should be good at fundamentals like DSA. Java is a must. Any language, not if you are going with like everyone. So like you need to go into any IT field. Java is the most used language in the IT. So you can pick up that. Otherwise, if you want to go to other fields like AI or some machine learning, you can opt Python as a language, something like that. And yeah, you should be good at one language. You should be perfect in it. And you should know end to end of that language. And you should be good at one framework regarding that language, where you can build a backend system.
So what will
And
be the end?
coming to the
Continue.
databases, you need to be good at one is MySQL or SQL. No, not SQL. SQL is the language. So MySQL or Postgres, anyone you can.
I don't know whether it is right, to ask this. What will be the entry pay for a backend developer at present industry?
Okay. I think it's normal what you get in the internet, like you know the right the figures and all.
Yeah.
When you Google it, you get the basic salary package numbers. Mm.
Whenever we throw,
I
we like for whenever we go through Google and all, they will show like entry package will be around 12 LPA to 15 LPA. Like I want to know that whether are these are really a good figures or current industry is paying for that or not, like for backend developers.
Yeah, you can get a high package like what you said, the 12 MBA. You can get it. It's totally depends on the organization and how much they are willing to pay and what are their budgets to spend on you. So that's the really matters because one organization can pay less, one organization can pay more. You know, it totally depends on how you perform and what kind of organization are you working on. Depend totally on.
And comparatively, like comparing with front end, back end is little complex and bit tough, right, sir? So, what motivated you to choose backend development as your career path?
Yeah. So I still trying to like I want to learn front end, but I tried multiple times to learn the front end, like libraries like React and all, but it is not getting to my head. So I took the back end because I somehow like Java because it's more organized and more understandable for me. So still I am in the loop of getting how to get this front end learnings brought to my head. But still, as
So,
of now, backend is good. Like backend is good for me.
so we have to be familiar with mathematical concepts too, right? For this role, we
Uh,
have to cover
Not
mathematics.
entirely. Yeah, yeah, you need to know, so like I said, basics. Yeah, you need to know some basic mathematics where you can solve like small problems and all. Not the entire. You should not think like you should know everything regarding trigonometry, calculus. No, not like that. You should have basic idea of math
So, let's say
because
if
it
you're
improves the
like,
logic building.
let's say like if you are in B.Tech first year, what will be your learning path according to present
Mm.
industry?
Okay, yeah. If I were in the first year, so I would learn a language first, the language thoroughly. That is the main aim, and maybe we can explore new things. What are the new fields you can explore those? or what you find interesting. You can like exploring is the main part of the first year, and you can choose what you want to do because the first year is you have a less stress on the curriculum and all. Later you get the tougher curriculum like core subjects and all. So in the first year itself, you can explore many fields like what you want to learn, which you can find interesting. You can try. If you can't, like if you are not liking it, you can skip in that first year itself. Like that, you can choose that one. You have that choose option in the first year.
Like it is a startup company. W360 is a startup company. So I think you people won't have a time for orientation and all. So how did you balance the like workload and all at W360?
So I joined as intern, as I said. So we don't have a orientation, KTs, and training kind of a thing. We were given the project directly, and we are given tasks. So you need to analyze that, but they will give the time to understand the code. Like even though if you can't complete the task on deadlines or like on the time they provided, it is understandable. They will give you some time. They will help in a lot of ways. Like there are seniors and managers, team lead, who will help in the when you are unable to understand the code or when you are stuck in the doing the task. They are help. Yeah, you need to put a lot of effort by yourself instead of you expecting a training kind of a thing or a KT kind of a thing
So you have certifications
because
in
it is
Java, Java and Spring Boot and Docker as well. So do certifications really matters in industry purpose?
yeah, it do. It adds some weightage, not entirely, but it adds. But you can show them right. If your resume is empty, you can add this certification. So if a person like HR also knows it, like I am in the same. I was in the same situation. Then I was not having this Java Spring Boot certification, but I told them like I learned this from YouTube. Then I got the calls. So YouTube doesn't provide any certificate, right? So I told
Certification.
them it's like I learned this from the YouTube and all, but they were not impressed by it. Like they were having some negative kind of an information, because either you should have a certification or you need to have a projects, more projects. So I was having a two to three project. That's it. So this certification added me one. It's point over others. So it depends. Either you need to have a showcase project or you can have a certificate.
So finally, what would you give advice to the students preparing for off-campus startup roles?
Yeah, as I said, the tech stack you can choose anything. It's totally based on your interest and all. But if you want to get a job, you need to have a. Currently, the Spring Boot is the main one, which every every IT company uses Java for building applications. Most of the IT companies use Java for building applications, and for front end they are using React, Next.js, and all. So you can choose among these, and you need to do DSA. DSA is at least the basics you need to do. That is compulsory because you need to understand how the data structures work, how algorithms work. I am not a top coder in it, but we have in organization we have someone who do good DSA. But it helps like you can understand the code easily, how a map works like that. And uh, regarding the off-campus placements, you need to apply a lot. Like you can't say I applied one two companies and you expect a call from them. You will get a rejection only. That's the 100% true. So you need to apply at least 5 to 10. 5 to 10 is the minimum per day to per day applications to a company to get off-campus placement. So if you apply those, then you may expect a call. at least a call rather than a rejection. And anything else you want to know?
No, no. Thank you so much, Funny Bro, for sharing your valuable journey and insights with us today. And I'm sure your story and all the things that we have discussed will inspire many juniors like us for whatever the role, like is it a back end or a front end, like what the things that we got today, like these will help us, definitely will help us in building our career. Thank you so much, bro.
Yeah.
Yes.